Hello guys, it's once again that time where we jump back into FIFA 20's career mode, back on our manager's journey and back into the Kilmarnock series. It is 1920 gaming and I'm glad that you're all back here with me once again. And today our episode starts with a game against Rangers. It's going to be a tough one obviously, even though we are at home. We're in great form at the moment. We're actually going to look at the results from the last episode right now. So once again, if you haven't seen those results and those games, they are up on the channel right now. But we did play against Ross County, Hearts and Aberdeen in the last game of the last episode. And this is how the results got on. We beat Ross County 1-0 at home. We went away then to Hearts and we beat those 2-0. And then we was away at Aberdeen in the Cup, who we then went on to beat 3-1. Today, like I say, we have Rangers, we have Hibs and we have Celtic in this episode. And this is how the league is looking going into this episode. It is a massive game, the first one, because we are, as you can see, a point behind Rangers. But instead of what we normally do, I'm thinking of doing something different today in terms of the system. Normally against Rangers and Celtic and teams like that, we revert back to our roots and go the default Kilmarnock formation. But we're playing so well at the moment and we're actually getting to a point where we're somewhat controlling games now. I'm thinking maybe this is the time that we brave it, especially at home, and we go with our 4-2-3-1 that we're already using against Rangers and see how we get on with that. Before we get into today's game though, this is just a little look back, a little flashback if you like, at what happened the last time that we did play Rangers. And it seems like a long time ago now, because as you can see there, our number 9 Brophy scoring the goal. And we did actually manage to take the lead against them, obviously last time. But we just weren't brave enough, we didn't try and build on it or anything like that. We were playing so defensively and just almost trying not to get beaten. And then of course with the quality that they have got, they get back into the game. Herrera there with a goal. And is this the other goal? We've played so many games between now and then I can't remember. No, this was actually a good save from the keeper. We don't play too badly in this shape defensively, but we just don't have enough going forward at all. And the highlights, as you can see here, Rangers did actually pile it on us, didn't they, trying to get that winner. And then of course they do go and get it. It's a good save from the keeper. Rebounds come straight out to their striker and he puts it in the back of the net. And that is what happened last time that we played. Obviously I'm hoping for much better things today. The more that I think about it, the more I'm thinking we do just go with what we've been doing, not disrupt anything, and see if we can continue our streak that we're on at the moment, our unbeaten streak. And of course the crowd want to see more of Campbell today. We'll see what goes on with that. Still not fully decided on the team just yet. No team has managed to beat us so far. Well, not in this run, they haven't, is obviously what that means. But yeah, we're going to try and hopefully keep that going today. We're not going to get into any mind games. It is Rangers that we're playing against, so it's almost a free hit, I feel like, when you play against Rangers and Celtic. So I see no reason why we can't really go at them. We are obviously motivated regardless of who the opponent is, but that a little bit more so when it's the old firm, let's be honest about it. And that is going to do us for the press conference, and we're now going to jump straight into the game. So here we go then, big game to kick off the episode today. We have gone with our 4-2-3-1. We are indeed going to brave it. As for the lineup, Campbell is getting his game, so we won't get no stress off the media about that. We've gone with Thomas out on the left, Cameron's up front. We've got Tom Ince, one of our signings, in the cam position. Midfield defensive two obviously pick themselves when we go with our strongest lineup, so we've got Power and Dicker in there. Dicker's still wearing the armband. We've trusted Finley again today because he's been much better with Robinson beside him. We are against the best defensive team in the league today, which I find somewhat shocking considering how high and how hard they press. I thought it might be Celtic, if I'm being honest, but no, it is Rangers. So we are going to have our work cut out to score today. All we can hope is, with us being at home as well, that we play well. Don't lose would be nice. And yeah, if we can take the 3 points off them and leapfrog them in the table, that would be absolutely great. And we could be on for a really good start here because Thomas has got all the way in. He has only got us a corner, but it's a good positive start from us there. Opening 10 minutes, and yeah, we've got Rangers on the back foot already. Ball's coming in. It's too close to the keeper, really, that one. We need better from situations like that, especially against opposition like this. But that is great pressing there from Thomas, and we keep the ball and we keep Rangers in their own half at the moment, which is exactly what we want. Finley's just played that through to the centre now. It's popped off to Campbell. Ince's got it back again. Cameron's got it now. That's a nice back heel to Ince. Can we get Campbell in here? He shoots, but it's blocked, and we get another corner. But this is a really good start. Really good start. Hits it with his left. Just comes off the shin of the defender. It's a good block. And yeah, Rangers there showing why they are the best defensive team in the league at the moment, I suppose. That's a better delivery this time from Ince. The ball's bouncing around in the penalty area. Dick has recycled it. It's come out to Robinson. Can Power charge through now and have a shot on goal? He can't, but we've still got them pinned in. It's only a throw in this time, but we've still got them in their own third. Campbell's done well there to work his way out the corner. It's a good ball from Dicker. Cameron's onside as well. There's people in the centre. He's gone for it himself, and it's just wide of the post. I don't blame him from shooting there because he has been in form, but there were options for him there. There really were. But that is a really good opening 15 minutes of a game that's really one of the toughest games of the season when we play against Rangers. I've said it before. Having played everyone now, they are definitely the most difficult team to play against in the league, for my money anyway. So far so good. Rangers still yet to trouble our goal, and we're getting in down this side so often at the moment. It's Thomas again. He has a shot this time. It's a good save, and Rangers are able to bring it away. I don't want to jinx it, but we are approaching half hour at the moment, and Rangers are yet to have a shot on our goal, and Thomas has picked this up again. We're in the same area. It's opened up for Ince this time. It's a great first touch. The keeper saves the original shot. Rebounds come out to him, and he's tapped it into an empty net. There was an element to luck about that goal, but we've definitely earned it. What a performance we've put in so far. We really are playing well at home. There's obviously a thing about new grounds, the new ground jinx and this, that and the other, but we're definitely not suffering from that. That was a great first touch from Ince. The first shot was really tame. Keeper gets his foot to it. Rebound comes out to him, and Ince gets his second goal so far since we've signed him. And we are once again, we've been in this position before, as you just seen on the little flashback. We are once again 1-0 up against Rangers, and hopefully if we continue the way that we're playing at the moment, I can only see the game going one way. But you know, with the quality that Rangers have got, that at some point they are going to put something together and get into this game. It just hasn't happened yet, thankfully. And we defended that really well as well. Ince has got the ball now. That is a great ball to Cameron. Come on, decent first touch. Come on now, Cameron. Come on, finish it. He hasn't. He's hit the post. Oh my God, what a chance that was. It was a great ball from Ince. For all the life in me, I thought Cameron was going to absolutely bury that, but it wasn't to be. Can we get another opportunity here? He's showed good strength there. Play it across the box. Oh, it needs to be better than that. Oh, we should be 2-0 up. Are we going to live to regret that moment? Oh, that's going to stick out now, especially if they go on and get an equaliser. What a first half this has been in general. I'm just really hoping now that we're not made to pay for missing that chance as we go into injury time at the end of the first. That's decent covering there from Campbell. And what's happened? Oh, offside. Yeah, Barisic was offside there, thankfully. And that should see us take the lead into half time. Campbell there tried to beat his man. He's just got a foot to it, but it's not going to matter this half now. There we go. That is the best first half we've had against any of the Old Firm in the Old Firm games. Absolutely brilliant control of the game so far. As you can see there, one of their better players not getting a sniff at all. Celtic are beating Hearts, of course they are. But yeah, if we can do that again in this half, we're walking away with the points today. I'm just really worried that the game turns on that Cameron chance, but we will find out, no doubt. At the moment though, that was well played again. Miles Robinson has made such a big difference in defence. Oh, that is a great ball to Cameron. I see a runner as well. It's Thomas. He's going to finish it this time surely. Oh, that was another tame shot on Fodringham again. There weren't even enough in it to make him parry it. He's just caught it cleanly there. But again, we win the header out. But this time it has ricocheted to him. And I think we've got Finley down injured. Oh no, not like this. Good save. And that is their first chance of the game so far. Good save by the keeper. But after winning that battle, yeah, it is Finley that's injured for that headed battle from their goal kick. I saw him go down and not get back up, which left us a bit light there. And now he's got an injury, which is a real shame because he's played really well after we've given him yet another chance in a big game. He just seems a bit calmer with Robinson next to him. Robinson, like I said, has had a real positive effect on the defence, and we saw it again just there. This time we can't play it out though. Rangers have got so many men forward, and that was Defoe. And he's had one chance in the entire game coming up to the hour, and he's absolutely buried it. He just waits for the defender there just to run past him. It was Robinson who I was just praising. Defoe just used his experience there, and you'd expect nothing less from him. It's an absolutely deadly finish. And we've still got that Band-Aid logo above Finley, which is quite worrying because he's in good form at the moment. And are we actually, going back to it again, going to be made to pay for not putting Rangers to bed? We've had a good couple of chances, one for Thomas, glaring one for Cameron, and he didn't do too much wrong. It just come off the post. He should have finished it though. That was probably the wrong ball there because we had Ince running through there. We still might make something of it here. Ince did get there first but couldn't do nothing with it. And it looks like we're going to have to bring Finley off. He's just not getting better. Campbell's going to come off as well. We're going to stick Ince out there. Campbell is absolutely knackered, so he's got to come off. We're going to go with Lewis, and like I said, we're going to have to bring Finley off, and Wilson comes on. Hopefully that doesn't unsettle the defence. And I was thinking about it at the time. I was thinking, no, we'll give him another 10 minutes, but Cameron missed that chance, and we are going to bring Parrott on for him, and we're going to swap Thomas and Ince over actually, so they're both on their better feet. Should give us more balance, and we'll see what that actually does. The changes are being made now, and the goalkeeper can finally kick the ball back off. And we're just inside the last 10 minutes now, literally just inside them. The game's died off a bit since all of the changes. No one's really in control or creating anything as such now. We could be in with something here though with power. And we are in with something here with power. Just as I'm saying the game's died out, he's come up with something out of nothing there. I saw him running in on the edge of the box, just laid it off to him, and he's done the rest. And once again, Power comes up with a big goal in a big game. I honestly didn't envision this coming the way the game was going. He just takes his first touch, gets it out of his feet, and bang, and it's in the back of the net. Fodringham really should probably be doing better there. He's almost dived out the way, but what can you do about that really? and that is Power's 10th goal of the game. He's getting quite a lot of goals from midfield, which is really, really helpful for us. And now, all we've got to do now, we've got just over 5 minutes left, is just hold on to this lead. We can forget about trying to win the game now. We've already got ourselves in that position. We've just got to keep the ball, run the clock down, get it to our better players. If another chance comes, try and take it, but we don't need to be throwing everything at it now. And that's picked the complete wrong pass for me there. There's so many options there. Yeah, less said about that one the better, but we have played so well today. Is this gonna be the time that would beat an Old Firm team? If we can bang this corner in the back of the net now, this would absolutely seal it. Parrot there just doing exactly what I want him to do. Just walk it, run it into the corner, just keep hold of that ball now is all we got to do. Not give it away like that. The Rangers players once again have put so much effort in on their pressing and stuff that they're absolutely stuffed as well. We just got 3 minutes left now, guys, come on. We need to win that header. We don't win that header. Thankfully it's only Tavernier there. You would back the keeper against him, which is probably why he hasn't gone for the shot, and that'll do. Anywhere will do right now. Come on, Parrot, win that. He doesn't. Just hold out now. Rangers are not really going for it at the moment, and we've beaten the Old Firm. It is at home. We've beaten one of the Old Firm, sorry. We were brave enough to just go and play our own way today. It's worked an absolute treat, and I can't quite believe that I'm saying it, but we have managed to beat Rangers. What an absolutely brilliant result that is. And we move straight into highlights now against the Hibs game. Maybe it was the come down, because I'll tell you what, guys, I was absolutely buzzing after that Rangers game. Couldn't wait to get into the next one. And it turned out that it was a really poor game. Again, I did record the whole thing, but as you'll see from the quality of the highlights, I mean, the first one was a tackle, and then we're coming towards the end of the game already, as you can see. It was a really poor game, and with Frizzell getting a goal there, we had to, as you can see, rotate. And yeah, it was a really poor game, that one. And we did win it 2-0 as we move into our press conference now in the build up to the Celtic game. And yeah, results wise again, we've extended that unbeaten run. We've really settled and started playing really well in this 4-2-3-1 almost organically. So again, do we do the same thing against Celtic? The Celtic game is away from home, so there's a bit of a difference there. But again, Old Firm opponent, not really expected to do all that much, if anything, against them. So it's kind of a free hit, and do we see where we are by playing our own football, or do we show them respect again and just try not to lose? Yeah, it's a tough one. Again, we've managed to beat Rangers, and again, even though we're in the build up to the Celtic game, it's kind of a bad thing to be saying, I suppose, but Celtic feel easier to play against than Rangers do. So okay, guys, having beat Rangers, I really think we can take them if we just go and do our thing against them. So yeah, I am really considering just going out full strength squad 4-2-3-1 and just seeing what we can do against them, really. And we are off. It is the last game of the episode today against Celtic here. It's another massive one. They've gone 4-2-3-1 as well. We've gone with if it's not broke, don't fix it. It's exactly the same lineup as we played against Rangers. The Celtic have gone strong as well. Obviously, we know we've got to try and keep Edouard quiet in this one. He seems to score past us every single time that we play against them. So hopefully Robinson can do a job on him today. Him and Finley, like I said, I don't want to jinx it at the moment, but seem to have a really good partnership in the centre of defence now. And Edouard there just tried to slip a ball in against us straight away. We managed to cut it out, and can we get on the counter now? We can't, and Celtic, do pick up the loose ball there and play their way out again. And they're just keeping it at the moment. We did get it back, but it's a really bad first touch there from Thomas. And the cross is going to come in, and yeah, we're going to keep Edouard quiet in this one. That's the plan. Well, that lasted all of not even 10 minutes. First cross into the box. First sight to goal for Edouard. First goal for Edouard, and he scores past us once again. There was literally just nothing we could do. It's been so difficult in this first 10 minutes to even get a touch of the ball. We did get one with Thomas. It was a really bad first touch. Left us exposed. Good crossing. Edouard finds a bit of room. Keeper no chance. And we are 1-0 down against Celtic. And have it all to do now. We are matching up formations against them, which in hindsight is probably a bad thing to do, because obviously when teams do that, it means you've got to win your individual battles, and they're just so much better than us still at the moment in, I would say, every single department. So yeah, maybe this one was a mistake by me. Maybe we do get back into it. I actually have no idea, because it's been just under a week since I played this game, and I've played a lot more since. So yeah, hopefully we do get back into it, but I don't think I'll be matching them up the next time we play against them. We'll have to find something different to do against them at the moment, because we really are struggling at the minute. And to make matters worse, hold on a minute, because Cameron could be in here. He's not though. We just noticed that Rangers are winning their game. I think it was against St Johnstone. Did that say St Johnstone when it popped up there? Which is bad, because even though we've just beat them and just gone back above them, at the moment we're sitting 1 point behind them again as things stand. And Edouard again holds up the ball really well, and Celtic bring it out again in this possession style. Hayes is in behind O'Donnell this time though. See Edouard again. Miles is on him. The cross didn't come in as early as I thought it would, to be fair, but O'Donnell's getting twisted up there really badly by the winger. And that's a bad ball out from the keeper. Miles does well to do absolutely anything with that, and we're just really flat at the moment. We cannot seem to get anything going in this one at all. Maybe it's because I said Rangers were so difficult to play against, because in this one Celtic are a bloody nightmare to be playing against. Ince has done well there though. Thomas tries to play it back to him, and that's cut out again. Thomas is really not doing that well in this first half, is he? Oh, we've got a little bit of a gift here. Come on Cameron, that's a great first touch. Bury it. He has buried it as well. It's 1-1. We've pulled it back. We got a little bit of a gift, and we have to build on that now. It was a great first touch from Cameron. It's a good turn to take the defender out the game. Then no thought to placing it. He's just absolutely levered it past the keeper. It's a great goal. That first touch there was unbelievably good. And since Brophy has gone, this guy has really stepped up his game. It's a great finish. Forster's got absolutely no chance. And just like that now, out of nothing, it is 1-1. It's his 10th goal of the season, and we can try again, see if we can do something now. We can't kid ourselves just because we are back into it. That is probably the only look at goal that we've had at the moment, and thankfully we were clinical enough to do something and put it past the keeper. But Celtic have, make no mistake about it, completely outplayed us so far in this first half. O'Donnell this time does well against his winger, and this time we can try and bring it away, but it's a mistake from Dicker and Edward. Oh wow, that all happened so quickly. Edward fires it, beats the keeper, comes back off the post, and I'm thinking that we get away with one. Comes straight back out to Edward, and he was just, there's the one that hits the post. He was composed enough to take the touch, see Brown running past him, just plays him in. Brown can't miss, and no sooner as we're back in the game, we're back behind again and have it all to do again now. Yeah, this one is a real struggle at the moment. That's better from Thomas. Oh, that is really better from Thomas. He's beat 2 men there. He's got to just find that end product now. He doesn't, but he does win as a corner. That's the best bit of play from Thomas in this game so far. I was thinking maybe a half-time substitution might have been on the cards, but he's done well there. It's a decent ball in from Mintz, but we can't do nothing with it. We've got to get it back down into their third now. We've done so, and this time again Thomas gives it away, but it's another gift there from Celtic. Can we do something with this one? No, this time it's cut out from Cameron. Cameron's pass, sorry, and Celtic at the moment are just completely and utterly on top. And come on now, can we do something with this one? Come on, boys. Campbell stopped his run now for some reason at the back post. He could have been in. Oh, Inter's found the ball to him. Come on, Campbell. Good save there from the keeper, but that's better from us at the moment. The chance still might not be gone yet. It is now though. It's just thumped away. We are starting to get like half looks at the moment. By far and away the best player for us on the pitch at the moment is actually Thomas. When he does something, he's having a really up and down game, but he is our one player, which is what's making me think of not bringing him off, that he's making something happen. That's a great turn from Edward, and he's bloody scored again. Man, this guy loves scoring past us. It's a great little turn, just takes the defender out the game, and bang, he picked that one out. And that could be it, guys. That really could be it for us in this one. It was going to be tough enough for us to get back into it at 2-1 the way that we're playing at the moment. Ooh, again, see what I mean there? Thomas is he'll do something good, then he'll do a couple of things bad, but then he'll do something really good again and make something happen. So at the moment I can't bring him off. He's the one making the most mistakes, but he's also the one that's trying to make things happen, and every now and again he is making things happen. Oh, come on, Campbell. One back before half time maybe. It's straight at Forster. There weren't a lot really he could do from there. Thomas gets the ball out to Hendry at the moment. Hendry's beat one man. The next one's got him, but we have got a corner out of it. And this guy again, Edward, has been the difference in this game. The Celtic have played really well, but he's so bloody dangerous. And Cameron there tries to win the header, but it just comes straight off the nearest defender. We really need something to happen from these corners. It's a good punch away from Forster. Can we just get one more look before half time? It doesn't look like it now. No, it's gone. It's going to be down to the second half to try and make something happen. Not gonna lie, we have been played off the park in the first half. There's no two ways about it. I don't think this was the way to go against them, trying to match them up. But yeah, we're not out of it yet, hopefully. If there is to be another goal in this game, it simply has to be us that gets it. We've got Hendry trying to get us straight on the front foot here. Come on, Tom. And it's blocked. Keeper didn't even have to make a save. That could have made the second half interesting, but yeah, Celtic bring it away again now. Elianusi there, he's just completely took Dicker out the game. That is a beautiful turn. Dicker's not giving it up though, and he does win the ball back. That's good from the captain. That's exactly the kind of example he needs to be setting. And hold on a minute, for once Celtic are exposed here. Campbell's just used his pace. He's got us in a good area, and it's in, and it's off the inside of the post. I really thought we were in there. The decisions were the right ones. Everything happened with a bit of quality. Ince got everything right, but it's just come off the post. We need them moments in games like this to go our way. That one hasn't. but it is encouraging that we can get in like that. It was great work from Dicker to get the ball off Elianusi, and as soon as he did, we were pretty much in. And that's dealt with by, I'm not even sure who it was dealt with by, to be fair. Ince now is going out. Thomas is going to go on that right, and we're going to bring on, I'm thinking, Parrott, and still keep Cameron on. We just need someone who can finish, and Cameron can finish. He's proved that in this game. We know Parrott can finish. We've seen him do it already. It's just we've got to try things now and hope that it makes a difference. There weren't really a lot that Thomas could have done with that one, to be fair. Yeah, and Celtic come again now. You just feel like that when they come, they can score whenever they want, mainly because of Edouard. When he's not scored one in this game, he's made one. He's had a big part in all 3 of their goals. And they're through again here now, but that is a good save from the keeper this time. He read that really well. And we bring the ball away now with Dicker. Gives Parrott no chance to do anything now. And we've turned it over in a bad place again. And we get away with that one. And now we come again as well. It's going to become almost a cup type game in this one. Parrott's pass there though to Cameron was really, really bad. And yeah, we're just struggling in this one, guys. We've played that through nicely this time to Parrott, and he's done really well there to beat his man, and he's through. Come on, Troy. Come on, he's come onto that right foot. He's took too long, and the defender has managed to make the recovery tackle. He slowed down way too much there, and that's another big moment. This could easily have been 3-3, to be fair. Well, Celtic probably could have scored more as well, but we've had 2 really, really good chances. One hits the post. We brought Parrott on for that exact kind of moment where we could get him one-on-one. You'd fancy him to finish, but in this time he doesn't. You just don't get the time on the ball against Celtic that you do against a lot of the other teams in this division. Obviously not including Rangers. They press like bloody mad when you play against them. But can we get Ince through now? Nice 1-2. I see Parrott coming through the middle, but he's not quite quick enough. And Ince does bang one in. It's 3-2, guys. We might yet still have a chance to get something out of this one. Great little 1-2 between Ince and Cameron. Ince makes no mistake this time. Doesn't go for a placement. Just lashes it into that corner. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and I mean out of nowhere, we are right back in this game now. Celtic are just going to try and keep the ball now, probably like we did against Rangers, but we've got 15 minutes here to just try and rescue a point here, and what a point this would be as well. We are going to look again to the bench, because although Ince has scored that goal, he is tired. I don't want to bring him off, to be fair though. Maybe we'll just move him into the centre. Just because we don't need him tracking back. I'd rather him stay up there and keep his energy. And yeah, we might still manage to just smash and grab a point out of this. Parrott now has got the ball, and again Celtic are stretched. At the moment it's really mad how they've just opened right up in the last few minutes. And Troy there trying to put the squeeze on his defender and win the ball high up the pitch, but doesn't quite manage it this time. And with 10 minutes left, like, we are actually looking the more dangerous side at the moment when we get the ball now. We couldn't quite win it that time. But come on, guys, 9 minutes. Just 9 more minutes. We can still do this. Forrest has the ball now. Plays it inside to McGregor, who brings it forward. That's a nice back heel there to Christie. Oh, I thought Powell might be able to cut that out. He's cut this one out, though. Come on now, Ince. I know you've got hardly any energy left, but come on. Is he going to beat his man? He's not going to beat his man. And it goes back to Forster. Maybe he could have tried to poke one through to Cameron. Oh man, the game is so different when you're playing it to when you're sitting watching back and seeing all the options around. It is just mad how different it actually is. Do we go for fresh legs now? With 5 minutes left, it could make all the difference. Obviously I decided not to. Power there just runs straight into trouble. He can't turn, but again we've got the ball back here now. We've turned it over in a really good position. Ince maybe beat his man this time. No. Elianusi now trying to bring it away. That's a nice 1-2 down the side there. Christie has it now, and they do have a man over here, Celtic. This could be bad. If they score again, obviously we're completely out of the game now. Comes into Edward, and again he's made the keeper make a save. He's done his job there. And Forrest now has the ball. Oh, that's a decent corner. I haven't seen the computer do that one before. That's good as well. But it's ended up in the hands of the keeper, thankfully, and we've got to go quick now. We've got to go really, really quick. Just run, Hendry. Just run. You're in space. There's a run being made ahead of you. The pass is just not good enough, though. That's been the big problem today. We ain't had the quality that we would normally have in the passes, and Celtic have got to take credit for that as well. And unfortunately we couldn't get the equaliser, but we did give them a run for the money in the end. We had a few chances towards the end of the game. That is going to do it though, guys, for this episode. We got 1 win and 1 loss against the Old Firm. Our unbeaten run is over once again, but we're closing the gap, I feel, based on the 2 performances against the 2 Old Firm clubs today. We definitely are closing that gap, and yeah, we take the positives from that one, and I will see you all in the next one. If you did enjoy this, please do hit that like and subscribe. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.